Oh, hey, random guy. What's up? So I'm gonna get started in a few seconds. All right. Might need some light. Yeah, gonna need some lighting. Cool. It's 8:40 in the morning, and you're working. You're watching the live coding. Raise yourself. We're gonna do some audio today. So I'm gonna start right away, and let's get straight into mini audio. So mini audio apparently is one of those libraries that is trending, apparently for its simplicity of use. I'm gonna trust the voices. Play sound. It sounds very easy. So it also does recording. Audio. Yeah, that's good. Sounds pretty awesome. So at least I don't have to deal with Windows stuff. All right. So let's get the latest version available. I'm gonna make this window a little bit bigger, a little bit more readable. A good balance between readability and space I can work on. So 100 is definitely too small to read. 25 should be good. It's a 4K monitor, so it could fit even more. But usually, yeah, I tend to use the central part of the screen, so I don't really need the whole space. So I guess I can just keep this on the side and this on the other side. All right, so let's make that available. I'm gonna put it next to STB, as it seems like it's a header only library. So I'm gonna call it mini audio, and grabbing hash for this version, which is this guy over here. I want to get the tag. Okay. And that's the one. Cool. All I need is the URL for the project. Bada boom. Okay, we got that. Can I fold this? Yeah, that's much better. And so how do you use this? Mini audio. Is there any definition? Is it like STB? Oh boy. Programming. What? Programming manual. Oh, okay. Wait, what? What happened there? So I'm on the root. Oh no, let's go to the root. Programming manual. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. Anyway, what's the building process? Building, okay. Building, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, no runtime linking. And link with OpenSLS, yes. Oh, okay, it's using OpenSLS, yes. I've been reporting that, oh, okay. Older version, oh, okay, the older version I have to pull back to OpenSLS, yes. But I think I'm pretty good with audio. We're not targeting anything below Android 23, I think. It's not this one. I need to open Android. Yeah, it is out, and it is 23. That's no, is it 23? No, it's not 23. It's 29 for Quest 1, and it's 32. So way beyond the Android 8. Is that SDK? Is that, I don't know. I get confused by Android's versioning. No custom enabled. Ooh, do I have to enable things? I'm pretty sure it does by itself. Anyway, let's keep going. We have mini audio. Need to enable it. Okay, mini audio. Make it available. Build. No, I don't need to build. I just need to wait until it appears here. It should appear somewhere here. J L M. Okay, it should be right here. But actually, I could just browse. It does have. It does have a CMake. Let's see if there's an odd library. Okay, there is odd library. That's oddlib. Oddlib. Wait. Lib. Extras. External. Wait, where does it get the libraries? Extras, maybe? Quarters. Libopus, libvorbus. Okay, it already comes with these two. That should be alright. Voice audio. Sound blaster. That's a jump in memories. So we have mini audio. I need to do a cleanup. Entities and flex are not in use anymore. So mini audio source. Okay. Let's go back to the CMake. So odd library, mini audio. Bada boom. Oh, that's it. Okay. There is not much else to do. And that makes me very happy. This is the interface. I want the static library. CMake for ARM. Do I have to enable anything? So what is enabled by default? Nothing. Everything is off. The no's are off, okay. No decoding, no encoding. Disable. Enable. Audio 4, A audio. I should probably enable the A audio, only for Android. That makes a lot of sense. It would be nice if I was able to reduce the size of the OBS overlay. Maybe I can just keep it on the side. Don't do that. So an example on how to enable things: backend decoder, SDL, stream audio, no, Steam audio, single capture, playback, assign. Well, let's start with including it in the project. So mini audio is gonna be, should I make a new module? I'm gonna start with just including it in here. So that's gonna be mini audio.h. Is that it? Yeah, I don't think I need the folder. Let's see if it compiles. Then I'm going around trying to find audio samples. Okay, it is compiling. So I need an engine, and I need to do the engine init. That's going to be custom physics system, audio system. Maybe I should call it audio system. Play and uninit. Yeah, let's do it properly. We don't want to pollute the app every time we do some changes to the audio. So audio.cppm. Module, and then the first thing that we'll want is to include the mini audio. There you go. The module is going to be audio, right? Fragment, export module audio. Now we need theater app fragment mod audio, export namespace ce app audio. No. That's all I need. And I would say make a class that's gonna be audio system. Yeah, I need import utils, fragment utils. Okay. And that's gonna be a no copy. What else? We need the audio engine. It's going to be MA engine. So is the API C or C++? Like, does it have an MA namespace? No, it doesn't have it. Okay. It is pure C. So we have the engine. Oh, it is not initialized. Okay. By the way, what is it? It's probably an opaque. Okay. So that's gonna be a null. Does it have any values engine, like any definition of nulls? MA engine, like MA no engine? I guess not really. So a null pointer should be, is it a null pointer? Like, no, it's just a type def to struct, so it's not even a pointer. Okay, so what do I do with this? Mini audio, where's the engine? So we have the engine, and oh, okay, it passes it. How does it create storage if it doesn't know what's the size? Type def. Oh, okay, this is just a type def. What is the definition though? Oh, that's weird. Engine. Where is it defined? Malloc. Whatever. That's what we got. I need to add it to CMake. So we have audio module, and then as a public interface, there's going to be a boolean init system which does an init. Okay. MA engine init. What does it want? An engine config. MA engine config. Let's see what it contains. Bro, what? Where is it? Come on. MA engine config. Okay, that's the config. Where is it defined? So we have listener count must be between sample rate. Okay, there's a lot of nonsense, I would say, on process. Well, that's very hardcore. So you can just skip it and get the engine. How do we initialize this thing? and we check for the result. If not, it's not success, and a success, then we can easily return false. And maybe we need some logging. Which says something like failed to init mini audio. That should be enough. What's wrong? cstdio? What? Why? Why would I need that? Printf. Oh, because of printf. Include Windows. Why do you include Windows? I don't even need JNI. Okay. I guess I need a CDIO. Include cstdio. And we should have something that doesn't return. Okay, return true. Then, do I need windows.h here? Yes, I do need it because of the keys, which I didn't map manually. But that's fine. No problem. Do I need JNI? Do I need JNI? Oh, that's weird. Let's see. I don't think I need JNI here. And I definitely don't need it anywhere else I put the logs. So logs, JNI is not needed, and windows.h is definitely not needed. But cstdio probably yes. Include cstdio. Custom doesn't have logs. ECS doesn't have logs. Chunk mesh does it. So let's remove JNI and windows.h just to include cstdint. I'm gonna replace it with IO. Okay, no logging there. Awesome. There might be something in here. So logging. Okay, I've already cleaned it up. Vulkan Android. This is not required. It doesn't have it. Vulkan Android. Maybe I don't need this. Yeah, I probably don't need it in here. Let's see for the shaders. Log. You don't need Vulkan Android. You don't need this. String cstdio probably comes with one of these already. And finally, voxel too. It's probably having some weirdness. Remove that. Utils doesn't. Okay. We should have done a pretty good cleanup at this point. Let's check if everything still compiles. And it does. And now it's time to add the mini audio system in here. So I would say audio is not defined yet. Let's remove mini audio from here. Yes, we do need that. Import audio. And that's going to be audio system. And for the audio system, so this is the physics system being created, and then audio system dot create init system. Well, yeah, let's rename it to create system. Create system. Okay. That's just it. Destroy system. Eventually. Play sound. Nice. But wait. How does it get the asset? Well, we're gonna think about that in a bit. Let's go and fetch some sounds. Minecraft sounds effects. Let's see. Ambient sounds, block sounds contained, historical item sounds, mob sounds. Why is starting at the entity sounds? Okay, maybe entity sounds. Block sounds. Grass sounds. Okay, I think we're getting closer. Wait, I don't hear anything. Okay. Well, that's loud. Okay. Maybe I should put the headphones. Maybe. Okay, that's a bit. Okay, I don't think it's coming out of stream. Okay, sounds good enough. OGG. Jump, hit, dig. Is there any walk? Jump, not just jumps. Well, it looks like it's walking. Let's download one. Oh, it's Wave. Okay, Wave is pretty good. Where to go? Modules, assets. I'm gonna make audio. And that should be good. Assets, audio. Grass, jump, cool. Play walk. I don't know. Is it well? I'd say I'm gonna make the system a bit more dynamic. But for now, I'm just saying, okay, play walk or play sound. Play sound, maybe play sound. And then I could pass in the string sound or name of the sound. Instead string, you don't have it. That's fine. You can fix it. what? Include string. Let's go back. That's going to be const. And at this point, go back to the example MA engine play sound extended node input. Okay, play sound. All right, you get the engine. Is that it? No, I need to make it pointer. Okay, pointer to the engine. Oh, the path. And then the group. We don't have group. The path is assets. No, wait. Data callback. Okay. Init file. This example showed how to decode and play sound using a low-level API. Yeah. I would need a low-level API. Device config init. So what happens here? We have a decoder. So we need to decode decoder init file. Okay, decodes. It decodes from a file. Read PCM decoder, read PCM frames. Wait, what is decoder init file? Would it be nice to have a bunch of comments? Because that's not very clear. So we have a decoder and then decoder config. So there is a file name in argv. Decoder init file is reading the file. Then device config init. You have a callback. Device config init. What is a device? Device init and device start. The device is gonna ask for data. What? But how do I read the file in Android? Right. Let's go and fetch for an example for Android. Examples. Custom data source chaining, duplex effect. Because if I have to do the manual reading, so what does it do? Decoder read PCM frames. Read PCM frames into the output, and it's not doing any mixing. How are you supposed to do any mixing? Wait, I need some guidance. Using the audio, does it do mixing of multiple sources? Single low level, flexible, node graph system for advanced. Oh yeah, okay, it does do, but what the heck is that? Node graph, advanced mixing and post-processing, decoder, FLAC, MP3, encoding. Oh, wave only, okay. What? Wave only encoding. Is that even encoding? Play sound, play sound, play sound. Allow to play multiple sounds. Oh, manual mixing. Okay, so play sound should do the trick, but play sound. Wait, maybe the other one, the X one. Still need a file. Okay. Sound init from file. Sound init copy. From data source. Sound start. Sound. MA no resource manager. Okay. That makes things a bit more different. So it's simple to use in the most simple way, but then as soon as you get a bit more complicated, let's see. How do I play a sound on Android? What? Play sound. Bro, what? Cat. No, 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 no. It just doesn't have a path. File placement. Copy asset. What? Just don't copy the asset. Come on. That's okay. Using custom decoder callback. Yes, please. Let's use asset manager. Okay, yeah. Good. That's what I need. Read, seek. Well, I have the thing for reading the whole asset. Play asset. Needs a bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Sound init and then sound start. Sound start. Flag decode. Okay. Play the sound directly via engine. Good. That's what I needed. Decoder init floating point. Then there's the asset data. Asset data. What is asset data? So how does it use the asset data? Init VFS callback. What is VFS? Visual effect? No, VFX. Virtual face system. Okay, probably. Not sure. Asset data. Decoder config. What the heck is this language? What is this? Did he just come up with a weird language on its own? Is this C++? Oh. What the? Oh, that's a callback. Okay. Oh, that's weird. What? A asset. Okay, it's got an asset. So it needs read, seek, and get length. read seek and get length. Stop it. From asset source. Read. Can we just have it all in memory? I don't want to stream it from file every time. And decode. So I have the file in, okay. We need to do some boilerplate code. Where am I? I'm lost. Let's close. Bunch of things. No shader, ECS, color, player, physics, chunk, mesh, all. Oops. We need mini audio. We don't need that right now. So we need something that manages the file. Audio system. No STB details. Yeah, let's close all the things that we have edited earlier. Well, first, maybe I can try to play a sound on Windows. So that's gonna be audio, and then inside audio we have this thing. How can I copy? Just copy? Can you just copy the name? Copy. What does a copy do? Okay. It does what is intended to do. And then what is missing? Something is missing. The group. We don't have any group. Just play the sound. Do we get a result? We do get a result. We don't care about it. Well, let's just say if it's no success, then you know what to do. Yes. Now, how do we do that? The system should have a tick. And a const float delta time. Well, let's just play it when I hit a button. The respawn one. Okay, so when we perform respawn, I could have a respawn sound. That would be nice. But for now, I'm just gonna play audio system dot play sound, whatever. It might not even compile. Who knows what's gonna happen? Oh, it finished building. Did I run play or not? No. I think I run build. Now play. I've heard some audio system activity. That is nice. I think it started to do something. Not the microphone. Who is accessing the audio? Let's see if I can have a look. Okay, so we have access to the audio. That's pretty nice. So it means that it has opened a device connection. Now, oh wow, it did it. There is activity. Okay, that's pretty good. it sounds pretty nice. I just don't think it's gonna work on Android. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it would be nice if I was able to give it, because some of the files can be non-compressed. So if the file you get the file pointer and the offset and the size, then you could technically play it back. But maybe we need to pre-cache it. We don't want to access the, the, the storage every time we need a file. This file is also going to be played over and over again. It's when you're walking. Damn it! I sit on my hand. So that's a pretty good initial result. Now, how do we set thing? We want the audio system to take care of things like, okay, you're walking, just keep playing. And also know where we are. So we need to camera location. Update the character location, maybe. So we should tell it where the character is. If it's on air, don't play anything. Also, this depends on the speed of the character, right? Maybe we can play sound every time it moves a certain amount in space. Yeah. Oh, that is actually easy to do, unless it's in air. And it lands. Yeah, I'm just thinking how do you connect all of these things without creating a spaghetti? So maybe the audio system doesn't really need to take care of the character, and because we have character who are player, and the player maybe it needs a walk displacement. That could be walk. How much did it walk? So how much did it walk? It could be while it's touching ground. This will increase. And it will, yeah, okay. Distance. It could be a floating point. Walked distance, which is 0. And the walked distance, it's going to increase. Every update. Maybe the player, maybe there should be a player system, definitely. So we're kind of moving toward a mixed system approach. I need to drink some water. I'm feeling like I'm drying like desert. All right. So where I have the tick. This is where the player position gets updated. We do the path simulation, and from here, I think we can access the character. And the character should give us, if it's touching ground, get ground body ID. Ooh, that's interesting. Get ground user data. Okay. So the ground user data might be carrying block cell. And then from that, we should be able to get the material. Okay. It's got material. Maybe I can stick it in the material. Material could have a walk sound and then a break sound, or maybe it could stay in the user data. Shape ID state. Well, let's try to ground material, ground velocity. Okay. Ground velocity. Well, we need the ground velocity to know how much it displaced. Actually, how do I even know what distance it walked? Instead of the distance, we need the position. Back 3 previous step. Previous step. Okay, so the previous step we need to check if it's on the ground. Is it on the ground? Now, if it's on the ground and if it's not on the ground and we touch ground, so if it previously wasn't on the ground, now it's on the ground, it means that we need to start the okay. So first we check if it wasn't on the ground. So if player state, so if the ground state has changed, dot get ground. How do I know if it's on the ground? Ground, get ground state. Okay, the state. Get ground state. Get ground position then. Okay, that's the ground position. So ground state in lock bodies. Should it lock bodies? I don't know. I might keep this. I know. I was looking at the wrong function. So if this is different, JPH ground a Bro, what did you just say? Oh, we need to close this. Bro, where is the ground state? E ground state. Where is it? That doesn't exist. E ground state must be... Okay, it's in the character. Okay. On ground. So if it's on ground, so if this is equal to on ground, well, let's say that this is going to be a const all new on bro, new on ground. It's going to be like this, and then on ground is different from new on ground. So we have a new state, and if the new state is on ground, so we save it, and if we are on ground, then first we need to play a landing sound. Let's see if there is a landing sound. Okay, well, that sounds good, even though it's not a landing sound. So grass dig 3. Audio system dot play sound grass dig 3. Copy grass dig 3. Play landing sound. And maybe we want to change here. Wait, play sound, what does it want? It wants a const char. So we need to make it so path const string path is equal to this guy. And then path.cstring, and the previous call to this did I remove the other call? The other call was in here. No? Oh, okay. I just lost it. So it was in the keystroke. Where's the key binding? Maybe I just removed it. I don't know. Where are the keys handled? So it was somewhere around here. In the respawn. Respawn. Okay, it's not doing it anymore. All right, so when we fall, we reach ground, and boom, we need the ground start position. Player dot on ground is true, but we need on ground previous step or walk start. Yeah, maybe walk start is a bit more. Walk start. And walk start is going to be camera position, not really, but character dot ground get ground position, and we need to convert this glm gtc from, no, not from, make factory this data f32. Okay. Ah, boy. Cool, we have a starting point. Then, if there's no change, then if it's on the ground, and this is going to be done every time it's not is on the ground. So if there is no change and it is on the ground, maybe we can make an else if. I'm gonna optimize it later. Let's get rid of that. And what do we need to do? We need to calculate the distance. So const auto distance walked is going to be const auto. This is current position, and that will be the ground position. So we got the ground position, and the distance walked is going to be player what player dot walk start absolute though. Let's vector. We need the length, correct? Yeah, we need the length of this thing. So glm length between, or distance, yeah, distance between these two. Okay, we got the distance, and if the distance walked is half a meter, if it's half a meter, so we're gonna reset the walk start to be the current position, and we play new sound. Play sound. Oh, can you do what I intend? Okay. And this is going to be play step audio. Okay, play step sound. And maybe you can switch between samples to make it a bit less repetitive. And we want this guy here. Oh, and the magic happens, right? Let's see if we land. Nothing happened. Okay, no problem. Okay, nothing's happening. Failed to play a sound. Bro, what? Why did you fail to play a sound? Why did you fail? Why did you failed? Failed to play a sound. Which one? Oh, it doesn't know how to play the OGG, I guess. So you don't know how to play OGG because we didn't probably enable the OGG. Let's see. So it's not playing OGG. No, bro. What? No. Stop. What are you doing? Any audio implementation? That's not even true. Do not need that. Any audio implementation. How did you even get that? Only a human would have failed at that. Worse than a human. No, stop. Bro, stop. Do I have to enable OGG and CMake? Yes. Decoder. Okay. MA enable Vorbis. Forget compile definitions. So useless. I would rather read directly from the source. So we should have an OGG. No decoding. Neon. Black. Wave. Enable. What is OSS? No, that's the backend. Enable. No libvorbis. Disable libvorbis. It should be enabled by default then. Ah. Wave, FLAC, and MP3. So you mean you're not able to play OGG? Okay, that's bad. Any audio play OGG. Better OGG support documentation. Well, let's try to debug first. Let's stop by here and see what's the code path is taking to fail. So it is failing, but we don't get any fail message. Let's go inside and see what it's trying to do. Sound. Get endpoint. Okay. Spin lock. Sound at end. What is it doing? No sound available for access cycling. Init from file. Okay, this is what we need. pre-init config callback resource from file internal. We need to load. Ah, this failed. Okay, this failed. Oh. So no OGG. Well, the quick fix is to support, not to support, but to convert. That's disappointing. MP3, FLAC, and WAV. Why not OGG? Where's my friend Gemini? So I'm using mini audio in my engine. Can it play OGG files directly? Okay, mini audio provides built-in decoders, which usually, okay. This means you can load audio orbits without needing external libraries. Good. STB orbits. Okay, show me a simple example. That's my OG. Okay. Stream. What is that? No. In C++. Define enable Vorbis. What's this thing? Enable Vorbis. Is that a new thing? So let's go mini audio. H enable Vorbis does not exist. There is Vorbis. There is Vorbis, but STB. Is it using STB? STB Vorbis. Huh? Okay. By the way, what is inside? This is OGG, but maybe it's not Vorbis. So let's go on the terminal. Say ff probe grass dig. So it is Vorbis. So what's wrong with it? Okay. Well, unpack input, grass dig, and output gonna be wave. Easy peasy. Now we have wave. No more complaining. Okay. Fail to play sound. Okay. Let's hear. Gonna be dropped. Nice. It's sounding much better now. Okay. That's not bad. Mm. Need some sound for the water. Well, it is a bit annoying though. This is, well, maybe we need to. Hmm. Well, maybe it needs, yeah, it needs some time before. Now that is correct, but it should definitely not happen when it is going upwards. Yeah. So when the velocity is positive, then don't do this. So if it's on the ground, play the sound only if player dot pro character dot get linear velocity dot get y is negative. Okay. Yeah. So play it only. Play landing sound only when falling. Okay, we are landed. Okay, it's not doing that weird thing anymore. A bit annoying, but the idea. Now, we need sounds for blocks. Sounds for the block. Oh, hey, who's bro? Got PowerShell 17 or 7. I think it's 17. PowerShell. What's the version PowerShell? How do I even know? Version? I don't know. I can just what? Select an app to open version. What the? Okay. Whatever that means. Let's ship it. Get version. Oh, get verb. Oh wait, I have to do power. What the heck's that? I'm gonna do PowerShell. I don't like push. And that didn't work. PowerShell. Well, no. PowerShell. No, that didn't work. PowerShell. Okay, I'm dumb. PowerShell. Did I? What the? I'm making my life harder. Missing an argument. Okay, maybe it's version. No, it's not version. Maybe it's version. There is no version. Maybe Windows like this kind of thing. Okay. No, that just help. Version. PowerShell version, not 3. I know. Oh, this is for picking the version. So if you want to change the version. Version starts, yeah. Help. That's the help. Not even the help show you the version. About. There's no about. That's no, that's not. What is this version thing? Version. What? I don't want to open it. Where PowerShell? No? Which? No, which doesn't exist. PowerShell. Is it like this? PWSH. No, that didn't work. But probably I can do PowerShell. Yeah. But no version. Now I'm inside another PowerShell. Exit. What's that? PowerShell. Well, let's ask. How can I tell my PowerShell version? Okay, that's very easy. PowerShell version table. Boom. That was easy. See? Microsoft is ahead. I don't know. I don't know what the version is. Split. Oh, this doesn't help much. But PowerShell version is 5. 7? Oh, okay. Maybe it's old. Yeah. PowerShell, that one. PowerShell 7. Well, I think this is good enough for me. What's so amazing about 7? I know, my bad. By the way, what if I use the Visual Studio one? VS PowerShell. Da-dan! No, this is V17. You see? Oh, no, that's still the same. Whatever. Anyway, sound. We want sounds. These sounds kind of suck. But hey, let's do different sounds based on the type of the block we are on. So we have the ground position. And what is going to be the ground position? I wonder if it's aligned to the ground position. I don't know what that is. So that's going to be on the surface, I guess. So if I move a little bit below the surface, I should get the type of the block. Yep. So we are on the ground, we're falling, and we should splash. So we need the splash, okay? Just looks better, okay. I mean, I want to look at it the least possible, anyway. Oh, by the way, shall we go into Discord? I might join the voice. The voice. It's the voice. I think I've got not so much time left anyway. Ba-doom. So if anyone wants to join, I'll be on Lucas' voice chat. Okay. Audio system. So we got that. We need to find another sound for the blocks.
Yeah, we want to join.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there. Yeah, I was just making fun of you using the old PowerShell.
No, I know. Well, I didn't even really know what the PowerShell was doing. I think I've upgraded it once on my old laptop, and yeah, didn't really gain.
I don't think I was like without like forcibly switching them. Like I have PowerShell 7, but like my operating system still runs on whatever 5, but like I only use it like when I'd like quick run through PowerShell somehow or whatever. But my default like terminal is 7, but it's just more modern. You can style it and make it look cool. If you do a lot of work in the terminal, I would suggest you upgrade, just because for one, you can personalize it really well. And it's got all the fancy new shorthands and arguments. I didn't know you were on Windows. I thought you were Mac.
Nah, that's gonna happen. I do have Mac. I have Mac Mini, and I have a Mac. What is it? Is it a Pro? Did I get a Pro? I don't remember. I got a Mac anyway. An M4. Just because it lasts longer when I'm off grid. When I need to work from the.
Oh, nice battery.
Yeah, when I need to but I just use it as a thin terminal though, so it's not like I'm gonna work on it. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good to connect to remotely to my desktop. So the battery lasts like more than the whole day.
That's nice. That's nice. So I guess Mac, it doesn't even matter if you're SSHing into your Windows.
Yeah, exactly. And it's pretty good balanced. So it actually does. When it works at low power, it's very efficient. What is that?
Yeah, I can't remember the last Apple product I owned.
Well, I mean, I'm into gaming, so also by the definition of my work, I need Windows. So not like I need a Mac.
They got
anyway.
the whole Windows 11 trend right now. So the big conversation you hear right now is, oh, I'm going to be switching to Linux. I think I'm switching to Linux. And I keep telling people, it's like, no, don't just switch to Linux. Like, you use Linux, like it's not quite there yet to be your full operating system. Like, you definitely should start using it, but you don't move your main computer to Linux. No, not yet.
Well, depending on what you want to do anyway. So if it's
most of these people are just like gamers. They're not like tech nerds like me and you.
Yeah, it's definitely a tool. So you want to have the more options possible.
I just tell people to just start with WSL dual OS and then learn how to navigate your virtual server, and then once you figure that out, you should be okay.
Yeah, exactly. So where are the blocks? Blocks, blocks, blocks. I'm in the block sound, yeah. Crop sound, decorate.
Where'd you get those sounds from? Seagrass sounds. You just taking it straight
Minecraft.
from fandom.
Exactly. Well, I don't care right now. Like it's
Yeah,
open
no,
source anyway, so
no, it's a good way to think it. Placeholders always like polish when it comes to game dev. You always like I always because I'm in like a Unity discords and stuff like that, and I'm the realist, and I'll always tell them like no, like I was telling you with the shadows the other day. It's the exact same how I say everything to people. It's like no, no, no. You want to just like those kind of things change. Like you want to get the game working, sounds, details, effects, like that's afterthoughts. That's like patch 2.0,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, there was a trend. I think a couple of years ago now. Like there was a guy asking, how are games made? Like, and a lot of indie studios started showing their process. It's like it's all block. Oh, no, there was a guy saying that you should not start with placeholders, and then it got bashed
What?
by everyone. Like this
Yeah.
is how every major game has started, like with blocks and yeah, very
Hmm.
the gameplay. That's what matters, not the fancy trees. That's not gonna add anything to the game.
Well, like at some point it does, but like it doesn't affect the game loop. Like that's the I like what you want to conquer first, right? It's like a working game loop, and then all the extra stuff that pleases the majority eye. It's an afterthought, not a first thought. That's.
So mini audio doesn't play OGGs. That's so disappointing.
So this is all C, right? What are you doing to render your audio?
Uh,
FFmpeg or something? I don't know.
no, the audio is handled by this very nice tiny library, mini audio. It's very simple. It's very basic. I could do by myself really by using.
No,
No, I mean it's not very complicated. A audio is very simple. It's just the part where you have to decode and then where you have to do the mixing. It's not a big deal anyway. I've done it
oh, look at that. It's already. I
already.
would always opt into a library first before I would
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
make
But
my.
the library will not be complete because at some point I want positional audio. That's where there's a library from
Fmod or
Steam.
something.
No, Fmod is too big. Because then you have Fmod and then you have to use a plugin that does RTF spatialization. So at that point, I would just use Steam spatial
Like
audio. What's
even
it called? Steam Audio. Yeah.
in Unity, it's like they have spatial audio, right? But it's like whenever I look into sound, I was like, man, I want like obfuscated sound. It hits walls and stuff like that. But then
Yeah,
it's
this
like,
is the
damn, it
guy.
just gets way it gets way too complicated at that point.
But this is the
And I
one
wouldn't like
that
that.
you'll be looking at. Well,
Oh,
I
just
mean,
straight up Steam audio, eh?
yeah, it's
Well, I guess
Steam
it's written
Audio.
in C.
It is, yeah. No, I think that there are.
C plus
It
plus,
does. It does
probably
have
one.
integration. No, it's usually C. Because it's when you have C++, then it's going to be
Dude,
harder to.
if it's got Steam's name attached to it, then I would say you're good to go. You're good to go, man.
It is. It is. Well, previously I've used Meta's one, but they've deprecated the C library, and now they only have it inside Unreal. But the C library still exists. So Meta, XR, Audio, SDK.
Right, you're doing XR.
Yeah.
Well, would the audio really be like that much difference though?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, yeah. Especially for voice audio, because you are in a 360 space, and if someone is talking to you and you hear it from here, you're turning to the left. But if it's
I
on the
under
other
like
side, it's like, where the fuck are you?
I'm just like thinking though, it's just like your left and right speaker, like your input, like is like it's kind of like a static object, even though that your capsule, your player is turning and stuff like that. Like if your sound's still coming in from like your left side or behind you, like I'm thinking there shouldn't be that much difference between like input audio like and the spatial sound, like for VR, because like I don't really see too much of a difference in how that would differ from like any other standard game. Like I do understand like you are in your 360 space, but your left and right should still, as you spin, like somewhere that's bound to the VR base would be able to just tell you where your left and right ear is at when you're turning.
But ambisonic audio is a bit different, and
Hmm.
than just simple stereo, left and right. Because when you turn around, then it's actually you can actually tell. There are a few locations where it's hard to tell from like bottom and top. That's kind of hard to simulate, but behind and for and in front of you, that works pretty well. So when you have just stereo, it's like it's passing through your head. Kind of weird. Okay, you know this left or right, but then when you're turning, it's where do you place it in the center when it's behind, and it's kind of weird.
That's what I was like. I was just kind of thinking like the VR character spinner would have that like logic bound somewhere where you can just access it, right? Where's your left and right, and then like I would just assume someone cooked up the library at least, with some uh backing that, hey, they're going to be spinning and sounds important, like that shouldn't be something you have to figure out. Like I would like, that's where I'm coming from. It feels like
But it needs to be aware of the space. Also, this library seems to be doing propagation, like you actually define the geometry of the space you are in, and then if the voice is
uh,
behind a wall, you should hear it differently. And I think it's a pretty good yeah, it's a pretty good evolution from just stereo. It sounds nice. You know, everything of every of these features, like okay, it's a bit more. So basic audio. Obviously, if you're not having audio, your game will suck. And then
mhm.
having nice audio samples, that's already make it like up to 90%. But the 10% more is like okay, I want it well integrated in in the world. It's not like if you have crappy audio and then you have it nice and spatialized, it will still be spatialized crappy audio. But it makes a good difference if you have a good design, uh, especially if it's uh, a metaverse, let's call it. If it's a world where other people will join and walk around, that's
Is this
pretty
going to be a
nice.
Facebook app?
It is gonna be a Facebook app, yeah. What?
Oh, you're going to have like the Facebook fucking avatars,
Uh,
or are you going to be cute people?
no, no. I think it's gonna be. I don't know really. But something in the blocky world. Yeah, I don't want to use the meta avatar. It's not great.
I think it would
Also,
be a little odd looking too in the environment.
yeah, but also you don't get much of the skins choices then. Like, what are you gonna put on those? Like always they always look the same. It doesn't have a style depending on the game. So if you
Oh.
have your game, you want to be a bit different. Just like think about Gorilla Tag. They're all gorillas, and then they have cosmetics. So that's how you sell a project nowadays. You have a free game, online game, and then you sell cosmetics usually.
That
That's
is definitely the way to do it.
yeah,
You
exactly.
get people
That's
hooked, and then once they're hooked, they spend
uh,
money.
exactly.
That's
Oh,
why, like,
damn it.
my first releases are gonna be free, but I won't think about consumption until, like, I don't know, I like skins or something, mod, maybe like an edition add-on.
Yeah. Well, I want to make a fun game first, and then think about monetization later. Because if you do it the other way around, it's gonna be bad failure.
You you gotta grind. It's better to get a following
Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go back to work now. It's been a pleasure. See you next.
Yep.
Bye bye.
But